ibandla labo baba liyabingelelwa ngegama likaJesu Kristu. Ngiyanihlonipha bobaba namhlanje angibuyanga ngedwa ngibuye lo Mstandebele bengicela ukubona ukuthi ungabe at least ngibe ngishaya amehlo ami kuye ungabe lo muntu othi at least ngiyabonga. So bobaba asibuyanga ukuzodlala la lento esiyilandileyo silanda umsebenzi. Ngile current status yethu is evidence based. So okubhalwe nge-red ngama-evidence angikhona. 79% of men are dying from suicide. 79, leaving just 21% ukuthi kube leminye imikhuhlane. So this was done by the Mental Health of America when they did a research in 2020. Babona ukuthi internationally 79%. I know udokotela ngabhala okunye nje, but the truth of the matter is 79% is suicide, and this is 4 times the risk of men compared to women. So we are speaking life issues now. Because if the priesthood is committing suicide, it's killing itself, there is a problem. And that problem needs to be addressed. And it has to be addressed by you. Depression is the leading cause of death in men. Okunye kwama-accident lokhu is second and third kusiyale, but depression is the leading cause of disability and death in men. When we look at depression, we look at the years lost. So we have discovered in our studies, in our practice, that men are losing a year in every 3 years from depression. So 3 years you live them, but 2 years are the actual years that you live. The other year was spent and lost in depression. This was a research that was done by Center for Behavioral Health Statistics. In 2017, they discovered this truth, but this truth is coming to us for the first time. 80% of men, they struggle with the sleep-related disorders. Baba, ukulala akusokuvala amehlo. Ukulala ukuthi so, and then nokuzama ukuthi akusokulala. Ukulala is when your brain shuts down, and then it takes a restorative position. Uyalala, everything shuts down, and then you are re-initiated into the realms of consciousness. So when you are sleeping, a lot of things are done. Regeneration is done during your sleep. So regeneration is not done ngokuvala amehlo. Regeneration, you can't cheat it. Angeke udize sleep, that's unfortunate. You can pretend to the wife next to you that you are sleeping, but the truth of the matter is you are not sleeping. The mind is busy racing from Botswana to Zimbabwe, crossing to America, until you are everywhere. Within 8 hours, you would have traveled nations in your mind. Mental health, particularly among men, has gained the momentum of being the silent killer. Way back, we used to say hypertension. EBP is the silent killer. But now EBP is no longer the silent killer. Mental health-related things have taken over to become the silent killer. And men are 2 to 3 times more at risk of substance abuse. I work in a hospital, so I know. I don't look at a person, I don't look at religion, and then I start to say, no, I know I'm a Sabata Natayo. I know I'm a Natayo. And Mamute Nata Vele, that's what I live is, even I would say Nata. We are not all who come to Ukona, the Panes potency. And it's because the person can't take it. If you look at kombucha is an alcoholic drink. But kudala abantu besithi it's what? It's a herb. Banathi kombucha. People are drinking lagers, ciders. People are drinking injengu, abobaba. And injengu, it's very easy to and just be sipping here and there. So I don't look at religion when I look at substance. I test the blood. I test the blood and I get evidence. And many times I can show you by way of evidence, removing names. Many times there will be 4. I look for 17 drugs. I always find 4 or 5 in men. Drugs that are being taken that are essentially different. So men are 2 to 3 times more at risk of substance misuse compared to anything else. What is happening with men? They are societal schemas. They are societal beliefs that have made a man be an automatic machine. Men believe that the strength of a man is in dominance. That's what our society tells us. Wherever we get, even if your brain can't take it anymore, but wherever you are, you must dominate. That is an automatic schema. And that is what is killing men. Because you will realize, as we are going to study the brain of a man, you will realize that the amount of load is not commensurate with what the brain can manage. We are putting more pressure on a brain that cannot sustain that pressure. You will realize in my next slide, men believe that they need to stay in control. There's nothing wrong in a man being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong, Bobaba. I always have this problem with my husband. So I'm saying, by the time I realize that my husband has got a problem, I'm telling you the problem will be deeper than what meets the eye. If you hear him saying, just know indeed he's broke. And then I ask him, when you saw that the man is finishing, why didn't you cry SOS? But here now you'll be thinking, I've got it in control. I've got it in control. So he can't take it. He can't be emphasizing it in man. He can't. He can't. So he has to toughen it out. Men of SDA Church, West Zimbabwe Conference, there is nothing wrong in being vulnerable. Actually, in vulnerability, that's where your strength is. Amen. This is just a deceit that you need to be in control, because life, nobody can say they are in control of life. Life is, I know. I'm telling you, I know. Yeah. You know, by the time someone BP, just to know that he's been living with that BP for a long time. He doesn't want to say it. What these days he can't a child. What in King Ham, it BP. Abafuni. Maybe they think by telling me BP, the next thing saying now wiki, or I don't know. But this is what's happening. The need to stay in control is killing you and is destroying you. Be vulnerable. Amen. It is nothing wrong. Be vulnerable to your mother. Be vulnerable to your wife. Be vulnerable to your sister. Be vulnerable to another man. That's how you get help. Because in this it's because we just could not be vulnerable. And then you went and you took a loan. You took another loan. You took another loan. Until you took and took. And then the loan has become a big animal. Sitting here. The next thing you want to commit suicide. Because maybe you've actually sold the house behind your wife's bed. You can't face it. ukumtshela nje ukuthi indlu isithethwe, I put it as collateral. When I was looking for a loan, what is the next decision? You commit suicide. And you think kungcono ukuthi ngifile. So men's power, the society makes us believe that the power of a man is in secrecy. If I indoda kumele ibe lesifuba, and that's what we tell. Yikho lokho lezesala litshelana lapha sengihambile mina. Ukuthi indoda lawa ukube lesifuba lawa. Isifuba sani? Ngoba every secret that you keep is a repressed emotion. Each time you keep a secret, you are failing to express yourself emotionally. So you are hiding it within yourself. This is the deceit of the men of today. Men have privileges over women. This one is a deceit. To believe that just by being indulgent, it automatically gives me certain privileges. And one of the privileges is sexual immorality. How dare men keep telling themselves what is the injured? Yeah. And you will realize that sexual related disorders, every sexual related disorder, it always ends up damaging your brain. Syphilis, when it is syphilis, when it's still on your genital area, it's okay, it's better. But when syphilis crosses the blood-brain barrier and enters, it becomes end-stage syphilis. Herpes is herpes and it's better is when it still is londa on the genital area. But when it crosses to become herpetic in the brain, it's worse and it's difficult to treat. There is HIV-induced psychosis, HIV, and it's coming from this. Men have got privileges over women, so we believe ukuthi ngabalamankaza namaningi nje nama-side chick kusiba njalo but umama engayenza khona ukuthi uliwule. So our mama have learned to protect themselves, whilst men are not protecting themselves because you think you've got privileges over women. This is a deceit. You know, toxic masculinity is more accepted now. These are what we are calling automatic schemes. Ubaba engachaya umama isociety ithi hayi ukuchayile ngoba uyakuthanda. Phela indoda engawuthandiyo phela ubebulaya. But umama engaphakamisa isandla ukuchaya ubaba sokutheni. So toxic masculinity is just going, aggression. And most of these things are mental illness that we are allowing to just go. You know, in the family can just say, ubaba unolaka lapha mkhaya. And was a woman 20 years married to a man who has got an aggressive disorder. It's aggressive mental disorder. But the family says, and then everyone is around to protect mental illness. That's what it is. Everyone is around to protect mental illness. By the time Ubaba knows about 50, 60, dementia and all other disorders, so there isn't much help that this man can essentially get. There is no guideline of practice for men. Mama Kazana or Mama, just before marriage, we have a bridal shower. Unkazana ihlaliswe phansi ifundiswe, but ubaba ibhachela yenu liyabe liwosa kuphela. There's no guideline. There's no guideline. So uwosa lokuthi awamajita usukela ku marriage umfazi uyaphiwa imali uyezwa, but inside the marriage, that's when the mental illness exposes itself. And this mental illness is exposing himself to an unequipped man and an equipped wife. So it becomes a bomb in that house. More mental illness coming from the fact that there is no guideline. Kumele kube le guideline apho lani hambani lina kuma groom shower. Lihlale sindoda phansi lifundise ngeze impila kahle engqondweni, because whatever it is, this was actually found on a men's health network. It's actually on the board there. I just wanted to open your eyes today. Ukuthi libone ukuthi just being a man your brain is vulnerable, not because you've done anything, but just being a man. Your brain is vulnerable for mental illness. A man has a slightly bigger amygdala compared to the one which I have. Amygdala is a part of the brain that deals with fear, that deals with aggression, that deals with emotional processing. So men have a bigger amygdala, so they take risk sometimes when risk is not supposed to be taken. Because our amygdala is smaller. Indoda isingenile kudala. Isichaya and nicely who picks the problem? Umama. You know, umama. Sometimes we can manage with this. But because the man has a big amygdala, he will go and take a loan for 100,000 US. That ability to take risk is innate because they've got a big amygdala. So their reaction even to threatening stimuli. Do you know sometimes you are born with a godila? But one if you move a whale continue, because your reaction to threatening stimuli is actually numbed. Because of how your amygdala is made. Every man loses neurons, a hippocampus, faster than a woman. The neurons of the hippocampus are for memory. Hippocampus is the part of the brain that makes you remember things of the past. Working memory, amakhisi ngiwachiyengaphi, izicathulo zami ngizithiyengaphi, imota ngiyikhile yini, amagedi ngiwakhile, that's working memory. Then there is antegrade memory, usasa, ukukhumbula ukuthi I've got an appointment, I'm supposed to meet today, men, they lose the hippocampus fast. Irregardless of umkhuhlane, this is how the Lord made it. Okay. So men age more than women. I have come to let you know that a man at the age of 40 is equivalent to a woman at the age of 40. The equivalent of a man is the age of 60. Men age 20 years faster than women. This is because they lose neurons of the hippocampus faster. Mali City, maybe this is something that cannot be proved, but now we prove. You can actually go and check even on Google about hippocampus and hippocampus in men. You will realize that it shrinks as you age. Kangelo gogo lokulu ekhaya. Ukulu uyathatha umama 6 years or even 10 years difference. But sebekhulile umama uyabe lokhu eyanga. And remember okunengi ubaba vele ahawu. Uyabe somphelile. Why I'm taking this time about this aging? First of all, make hay while the sun is still shining. Number 2, in your heydays, take care of your wives nicely. Amen. Because when you are now aging, and you have not been taking care of your family nicely, you become a dependent. There is nothing as being a dependent. Emsebenzini abasakufuna ngoba usugugile usutshona ngikhaya and ngikhaya yakhona you did not invest in relationships. So ukudla siyabe bese sikhahlela nje. Liyakuzwa baba? Ukudla siyabe sesikhahlela. And masikhuluma nge-aging, sikhuluma ngokuthi lesinye isikhathi uyavuka usuqhamile engutsheni. No, that's what I've come to do, is to tell you the truth. Ukuvuka usuqhamile engutsheni. Do you think your wife will remove every day and keep her ingubo ezibanzi wena okade ungamgcini kahle? You need to know. Amen. There is a faster rate of neuronal loss in men. Men age faster than women. So this actually increases your vulnerability to cognitive decline. Dementia is more common in men and iyahlupha ukuyelapha kulabobaba nakulabomama. Abomama labo bayangena ku-dementia, but abobaba kakhulu ma beku-dementia, i-dementia yakhona iyahlupha than i-dementia yabomama. Then the prefrontal cortex yabobaba iyadevelopa later than yabomama. Abobaba, they mature later. Abomama, they mature early. So by the time when usungena ekemini, umama sengenile ekemini kudala. Because of the way the Lord made it. Lapha is for you also to make a decision. A decision ukuthi uma usufuna ukuthatha nje, ungathathi umuntu onganini seduze kakhulu. Ngoba uyabe ngene ekemini kudala, they will beat you at your game. Because the prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that does executive judgment. Ukuhlakanipha okukhulu kuse-prefrontal cortex. Abomama, by the age of 18, the prefrontal cortex would have matured. That is why they can consent at the age of 18. But abobaba, we say prefrontal cortex fully matures at the age of 25. So the difference between 18 and 25 should tell you that an 18-year-old man cannot marry an 18-year-old woman. Akusebenzi. Phakathi lapho uyakuhlala usemuva, then usungena i-depression, usuba ne-suicide. Abobaba, they have low percentage of white matter. White matter is the part of the brain that facilitates communication. Ukuhamba kwemlayezelo engqondweni kuhamba nge-white matter. So women have got more white matter. That is why they can communicate. Imlayezelo ihamba iyageleza njengomfula kulabomama, but abobaba, they cannot communicate effectively at brain level. So this is what makes a man to become task-oriented. But women can multitask. And that's what I always tell mama. They don't have good communication skills at brain level because they have got low white matter. So that makes it task-oriented and more localized. But I know good white matter in money. Sama penubaba ku communicate. Hey, labo umuntu uyabonga ukuphuma ngikhaya abuye nje. 2 days ungekho ngikhaya ungakwanisa ukutexta. Ukutexta nje ukuthi ngisaphuma namhlanje ngiye ngwava. Communicate. You can't blue tick. You have to communicate. So abobaba, they also have inferior parietal lobe, so they've got increased risk for autism. That's why they're too large. Autism, right, what are the psychological vulnerabilities? Abobaba, they've got very higher chances of developing umkhuhlane okungaqhumi abakwanisa ukuzinza, ukuhlala phansi. For a long time, you can't make a man sit down for a long time. So it's very nice in a Sunday there. We are seeing sitshone sisembhedeni but indoda awungeke uyifithise 2 minutes vele sefuna ukuvuka secabanga okunye. So ADHD is attention. That's how it is. Lawe awuzame nje ulale nje okay 30 minutes okay 1 hour. Use 1 hour nje lo muntu wakho 1 hour. Not ukuthi 2 minutes use toilet, 2 minutes usebandle, what ngembona usibani. What at the end of the day this becomes ADHD. Attention deficient, uswela ifocus. Hyperactive, uhlala uthile phezu kwezinyawo. That's it, ADHD. Abobaba, they've got higher risk of early onset schizophrenia. Ukugula ingqondo kwabobaba, most of the times abafana is 18, 16, but abomama bayaqalisa ukugula ingqondo about the age of 23, 24. By the time I see a young woman esiba nokugula ingqondo, I always look for a disease somewhere. But bobaba, by the time they get to Form 3, Form 4, the brain is already vulnerable for ukugula ingqondo. Early onset schizophrenia is because of your chromosome Y. Your chromosome Y is very weak. Chromosome yabobaba le. So it makes your brain vulnerable. Umkhuhlane wengqondo uyahlasela ubaba very early than ukuhlasela umama very early. Men have got a risk of substance use disorders. Sikukhulumile lokho ukuthi kungaba lo muntu ongumama kube lo muntu ongubaba. Ubaba uyanatha ukudlula umuntu ongumama. I agree ukuthi bakhona abomama abagabayo ngiyakwazi, but when we look at statistics, abobaba are at risk of substance use disorder compared to abomama. Abobaba are at risk of depression and anxiety. Abobaba has poor fine motor control. Handwriting zonke zabobaba zimbi
ngaphandle kwami
compared to handwriting zabomama. So that's fine motor control. Yes. If my husband wants to write an affidavit, uthi mina ngimbhalele and assign it. Engabhala yena vele most of the times bayakubisela bethi asibonanga litho. So that's the same. You've got poor fine motor control. Lokhu kumele nibe kwazi ukuthi liyaba nomkhuhlane wedumbe masinya. Tremor isandla uphonga ukuthi so that's poor fine motor. So uyahluleka ukubamba iglasi. So kubuya iParkinsonism. So kubuya iHuntington. Umuntu omdala, the eagle has landed. So be very, very careful with your balance because you've got poor fine motor control. We said men have got poor emotional expression. I'm about to finish. This is my second from last slide. What are the social mental vulnerabilities? That was important for me. The society right now has less fathering. Abantwana abafana bayakhuliswa ngabomama than abobaba. So what do you think? What miracle are you expecting, Nina? Maliyani Sisu. What you will tell me today? What are you expecting? Yeah. Boy children are being womanized within them. It's just being a boy, but everything about that child is a woman. But the rest of the time, and by the time final is a cooler, that a substance of manhood because of less fathering and more mothering. Our Baba, they are living very early waiting in money. Yes, I know what in Napumala is of food and what in Totayat, but before the prefrontal cortex is fully developed is a recipe for disaster. Umele umfana amature so that they can make sound decisions. It is when you want myself, when I am examining judgment of a person, I use money. Sometimes I ask, umtomdala which be $100. What would you do with it? Then I can tell there is poor judgment. This is what's happening. So money, it measures how executive your brain functions. Let me be very honest with you, Boba. Do you know what Boba, they make a lot of money? But Boba don't know how to use money. Your issue has got nothing to do with making money, but how to spend it. It's because of those early age seeking for money. Abaningi at the age of 16, they will tell you, mina sengile 16 years vele bese kusebenza sentumeza ngikhaya. 16 years, the prefrontal cortex is not yet developed. So umntwana lo liyamphambisela, and what we say in terms of mental illness, we say ukhulela eTown because of the stresses of town makes you at risk of mental illness than laba bakhulele ekhaya. Ngoba ekhaya kuyahlalwa phela, uyazi kube lamazambane abantu bekhuluma behleka and all, but eTown akula sikhathi sona leso. Mina I did research on leyo and I've got evidence ukuthi ngikhaya emakhaya vele ma abantwana bephenduka esikole ubaba uyabe ngefoni yakhe la, umama ngefoni yakhe la, abantwana bengefoni, akusela communion ekhaya. So there's no character building at home. So we are building men that are very weak because we didn't build character. We spent most of them on the phone. And then some of the societal problems is early parentification. Abafana, they are being made parents when it's not yet time for being parents. It's like it's a mistake. Everyone is just saying is one. The brain is one. But what the brain of one is expected to do is what he can't do also. That also causes a mental illness. And then we spoke about poor social connectedness, early substance misuse. By the age of 13, 12, 13, form 1, that's when most of our children are starting. At the age of 14, at the age of 13. So look at that boy, SL40. When they started to cook pema in Baji at the age of 13, by the time they are 40, the brain is gone. So but and then the poor functional independence. So ungasala wedwa istress yakho ngeyokugezisisa ngokupheka istress yakho, but umuntu ongumama ukugezisisa nokupheka it's they are used to that. This is my last slide, and then I'll take a few questions. We recommend that sikhiphe ama-toxic masculine traits lawana kade sikhuluma ngayo for us to start to deal with mental health. Secondly, there should be a clear guideline of behavior yabo baba. So ama leaders hlalani phansi kube le dossier document yokuthi ubaba is supposed to behave at least close to this kind of behavior. Kungaba le guideline, I know ukuthi abanye they will follow. Yes, bakhona abanye who won't follow, but those that will follow, they will actually benefit from good mental health. And then we should also have a male-sensitive approach to mental health. We have realized that most of the counselors, I was very happy Dr. Sesiba here is one of the counselors, but most of the counselors ngabo mama. If you check in the countries full of counselors, most of them they are females. So if you've got a problem, sometimes you shun away, and then at least now there should be training of psychologists who are and counselors who are actually males, to a male figure who also understands what you are going through. I also understand it. And then we also need to deal with the reduction of restrictive motions. So what a man can only be a breadwinner. There is nothing wrong when Mr. Ndebele is not making money, and I am. There's nothing wrong in me taking over some of the roles, waiting for him to recover. But when ngifake pressure, mina ngilayo imali esikwameni. Ngiloko ngithi ubaba nguye okumele akwenze. Ubaba nguye okumele akwenze. Mr. Ndebele will end up collapsing with mental illness, and at the end of the day, I become a weak. So this notion yokuthi the man should be the breadwinner, it's cut and branch. So kumele kuphele sincedisane what a suitable helper. Lokhu at least ngathola isikhathi ngizokutshela abomama khona ngani, because I know ukuthi some of the mental illnesses because abobaba abasatholi umsebenzi and indoda mayingela mali is very very at risk of abuse. This was my presentation, Bobaba, about the mental health of Bobaba. Anyone with questions? I've got little time, so I'll take few questions.